On the hour, rugbyleague.com news. Brought to you by Thomson Reuters, the global leader for news.
Coming up, Billy Boston creates history by becoming a knight. Yes, it'll now be Sir Billy Boston. Relief for the Bulldogs with star forward Viliame Kikau cleared of dangerous contact. And one of DCE's former teammates rips into Queensland coach Billy Slater, calling him a grub. But first up, the plaudits continue to pour in for the legendary British Rugby League winger Billy Boston, who's been made a knight thanks to King Charles III. Yes, it's now official. After years of campaigning by some of his biggest supporters, 90-year-old Boston has been bestowed the great honour. The Cardiff-born code swapper becomes the first British Rugby League identity to be given a knighthood. It follows his pioneering efforts for black sportspeople way back in the 50s and 60s, when he played for Wigan and Great Britain. For those unaware, Boston is so big in British Rugby League history, there are now 3 statues of him. In Cardiff, where the Welsh Rugby League, as you can well imagine, has warmly welcomed the knighthood, as well as Wigan and Wembley. The announcement by Buckingham Palace comes 6 years after New Zealand's now retired supercoach Graham Lowe was knighted by Queen Elizabeth II. Lowe having once coached Boston's old club Wigan, as well as NRL teams Manly and the Cowboys, plus the Kiwis and Samoa and the Queensland State of Origin team. Speaking from his home in Auckland, Lowe says he's absolutely thrilled for the trailblazing Welshman, whose knighthood comes 130 years after the game's birth. Can you believe it? Officially, he'll be made a Knight Commander of the Order of the British Empire, KBE, and becomes Sir William John Boston, KBE. To us, of course, and all you listeners in the Rugby League universe, it'll just be Sir Billy Boston. And on behalf of the team here at rugbyleague.com, we salute the great man and join others in offering our warmest congratulations. In the NRL, Parramatta's Dylan Brown has been suspended for 1 game for making contact with referee Gerard Sutton during Monday's 30-12 loss to the Bulldogs. Brown was charged with Grade 2 contrary conduct after running into the back of Sutton as he chased a bomb by Mitchell Moses, knocking the referee over in the process. And out of the same game, Viliame Kikau tried his luck at the judiciary and he got the result that he and the doggies wanted, not guilty of dangerous contact. And finally, in the lead-up to State of Origin number 2 in Perth next week, the fallout continues after Queensland coach Billy Slater got rid of Daly Cherry Evans. DCE's former teammate at Manly and now Triple M commentator Aaron Woods referring to Slater as a grub on breakfast radio in Sydney. You can just imagine how that's gone down in Queensland. DCE is the first Maroons captain to get the axe mid-series since the axe. By that, of course, we mean Trevor Gilmeister, who was dumped as the Maroons skipper mid-season almost 3 decades ago. And recapping the big story in the game, certainly across the UK, Billy Boston gets a knighthood and the applause keeps on coming right around the rugby league universe, and rightly so. I'm Jason Costigan, and that's the latest in news on rugbyleague.com.